guys, welcome back to LetsPlay. Last time we were here in the bomb shelter, we were with YUKA and Sachiko. I don't know why Sachiko's with us. I don't know why she's following us. She's acting like she's a child. I don't fucking trust her. I don't trust her at all. Not one goddamn bit. I mean, she's a fucking evil spirit. Evil. Evil YUKA. Jesus. It's like she can't hear me or something. She never listens, guys. She never fucking listens. Oh, what do you want? Big sauce. What is it? Is something wrong? Itch my feet. My feet hurt. Bitch, I just gave you my socks. My pea-soaked socks. That was my gift to you. Your feet. The soles of Sachiko's feet seemed to be bothering her quite a bit. As we stood there, I noticed she was fidgeting in place, trying not to stand on them. How can you try not to stand on your feet? I guess they would hurt, huh? You've been walking around in just socks after all. She said nothing else. She just stared at my feet. She seemed to want my shoes now, but didn't want to say anything since I offered them earlier and she turned them down. So I just smiled and decided to offer them again. Do you want to wear my shoes? Is that okay? No, bitch. Of course, we wouldn't want you getting hurt anymore now, would we? What about you, big sis? I'm your big sis, so I'll be just fine. YUKA! I can't believe this is how this is playing out. I wouldn't accept any objections. I just took off my shoes and handed them to Shigi without another word. Cheerfully, she slipped them on over my socks. They were a little big on her, but I knew she'd feel better just having them. But they peed. They got pee all over them, though. Thank you. I'm really happy now. Let's get going then, okay? White. What is it now? Sachiko wasn't used to such big, piss-soaked, floppy shoes. She took one step and stumbled forward. Are you alright? Here, you could take my hand. Okay, big sister YUKA. I love you. Don't laugh. Run! Fuck's sake. Sachiko. I've already looked in here, and there was nothing to find. Let's head back, okay? Sachiko's gonna find your panties. Oh, really? I just found some panties in a crack on the floor, so... Really? She didn't find them? God damn, I was hoping she would just pick them up and slap YUKA in the fucking face with them. Maybe YUKA would... Get some goddamn sense. Is this really okay to keep going like this? Let's go this way. Sachiko was pointing down the hall towards the spot where the earthquake had dropped me. What, near the body pool? Great. This way? Is there something over there? I don't know. But come on. Doesn't sound too trusting. What was that sound? It wasn't trust. I want to go in there. In there? That room's locked. What room? It just made a sound like it unlocked. Is there something in there? Please, I want to go in. Bitch. Well, alright, let's see what's inside here. Sachiko nodded firmly, then practically dragged me by the hand over the door. What? I honestly... How does YUKA... I can't even. Fucking even. Wow, this room is pretty big. Oh, is that a little dead child? Over there. Energetic as can be, Sachiko pulled me further into the room. Darkened room. Sachiko, wait! Ow! What? What do you stand on? I suddenly felt a sharp pain in the sole of my foot and looked down to see what I'd stepped in. Oh, it's all full of glass. She did it on purpose. A nail! Great! What a passive-aggressive little bitch! The floor here was actually kind of a mess. It was bumpy and uneven, and there were all kinds of tiny, sharp-looking objects scattered everywhere. Well, that's why she wanted to go in then, isn't it? No. Not just old rusty nails, but bits of glass, loose wooden boards with jagged edges, and splinters all over them, and plenty else I couldn't even identify. I'm bleeding? So cute. Giggle. Yeah, you giggle away to yourself, ho. Sachiko? She's gonna fucking bomb us in this room, isn't she? What's wrong, big sis? Huh? You're over there? So, what was the voice I just heard? Why? Don't tell me there's two of them. One of them's good and one of them's corrupted. Oh, hey, small child. A set of bleach white bones in a heap against the wall. So tiny. Probably just a child. Probably. Of course it is. Look at the size of the skull. It's a prepubescent child. You already know though, Sachiko, don't you? Oh yeah, Sachiko, how old are you? What? Who cares? How old am I? 250 years old? Yeah, like what age are you? Are you in elementary school, right? I don't know, I can't remember. Oh. Yeah, pointless question. I'm sorry. Sachiko just stood there with her head hung low, and a look of disdain on her face. She didn't say another word. Great! It seems safe to assume that she probably didn't have any memories from when she was alive at all. No, I'm sorry I asked. Don't worry about it, please. God, there's so many please and thank yous between these two bitches. But I know she's gonna fuck us over. I know it. Looking a bit closer at the pile of bones, there's a student ID name tag jutting out from the victim's ribcage, identifying her as female. Great. You cutty. Great, you dead, girl. Save it. Oh god, there is fuck all in this room. There's netting. There's netting. Worth looking at. What's this? It's a stack of folded up Japanese style futons. Ooh. What's this? You don't know what a fucking futon is? It looks like an old instant camera. Oh, okay. Oh, it's camera obscure. So Chico had found an old oversized instant camera lying around somewhere and was holding it triumphantly in her hands. Really? She wasn't brandishing it like a fucking machete? Yeah, bright, bitch. Now she's trying to blind you. That startled me. Looks like it still works. May I have it? Sure, but isn't it heavy? Bitch, what do you want with a camera? You're gonna be taking selfies like, cha-ching, look at me, I'm dead. No. That's okay. I'm happy. She's freaking me out, man. Smiling from ear to ear, Sachiko carefully examined every inch of that camera. She was an innocent little girl with a brand new toy. Big sis, Sachiko is tired. Sachiko keeps referring to herself in the third person. Sachiko needs to get a clue. Do you want to take a quick nap on these futons? Uh-huh. Carefully tiptoeing across the littered, strewn floor. Nursing my sore and bloody foot the whole time, I snaked my way over to the futons. I didn't much like the idea of sleeping in the same room as a dead child, but I had to admit I was pretty exhausted too. They were a little damp and musty, but so are you, Yuka, who cares? But if we lay them out, we can at least get off our feet for a while. I'm so sleepy. Okay, I'm laying yours out right now. God, she's very demanding. As soon as the futon was on the ground, as flat as it would go, Sachiko sprawled out on it. It wasn't long before her eyes started drooping. Yay, futon! Just seeing this innocent little girl joyously stretching out to take a nap was enough to lift my spirits and renew my hope. I'm so glad Sachiko is here with me. Thank you, big sis. Thank you too, Sachiko. I don't know what I'd do if it weren't for you here with me. She's sleeping. She really must have been tired. She was out like a light the second her head touched the bedding. So kawaii. Yawn. Oh shit. I should sleep too. I've been walking a lot. I hope that when I wake up, I'm back at home. Yeah. Just click your heels together, girl. Dorothy this shit up. There's no place like home. I awoke to find myself being shaken. Sachiko was trying to get me up, and her expression had gone white as a sheet. She's dead! She's... Whatever, Yuka, you are blind. I can't even in this episode, guys. Big sis, big sis! What are you fucking whined? What is it? You creepy little child. She was on the verge of tears. Something seemed to have really spooked her. Did that huge man find us? Was she attacked? Probably not. No. She runs the shit. She the bottom bitch up in here. She the pimp. It's okay. Tell me what happened. Nice and slow. Oh, yeah. Oh, she lost a fucking hairpin. Great. Your hairpin? When I woke up, it was gone. Shut up. Oh, okay. So, that's all then? Oh, so Chico is not impressed. That's all? I'm sorry. I thought it might have been something more scary. Where did you lose it? If we look, I'm sure we'll find it. The two of us search every last inch of the room. Me with a wounded foot. But came up empty-handed. I don't like where this is going, guys. She's gonna fucking freak out if we don't find this goddamn clip. So, Chico, is there anything your big sister can do for you? The entire time we searched, Chico hadn't said a word. I was hoping invoking our sisterly bond might help cheer her up. She doesn't care for you. She doesn't have feelings. Her keeps getting in my eyes and it hurts. Give me that thing you're wearing. She raised her right hand slowly and pointed it to my headband. I thought she was going to take my anal beads. I need to give them to Oni-chan. But you can't have my headband, bitch. It's mine. That's, I'm sorry, but that's the one thing I can't give away. As soon as I refused, Chico let out a faint, otherworldly groan. What? I don't know how that sounds. Urgh. I am woman, hear me roar. What? Oh no, she does not look like a little innocent girl now, does she? In the next moment, her face distorted and changed. She no longer looked like an innocent little girl. She looked well and truly like a demon now. Sachiko? Give it to me, bitch! No! I'm keeping it. Give it to me! No! It's my headband. Can't have it. My headband on fleek. It's gonna look stupid on you, stupid child. The look in her eyes alone sent chills down my spine. These were the eyes of someone who meant me harm. And was perfectly capable of inflicting it. What do I do? Give her the headband? No. Fuck it. I'm standing my ground. Stand firm. Do it. Chico was continuing to groan under her breath. Fearing what she might be capable of, I desperately tried to console her. Hit her with the headband. Whip her in the face and run. Blind her with it. Chico, please. I want you to listen. This is something my mum just bought for me, and it's a very important reminder of her. That's why I can't give it to you. Your mom. Oh, somehow or another, that seemed to quell her anger. Her facial expression snapped back to that of a gentle, kind girl I'd been talking to all this time. That's right. I'm really sorry, but I have to turn you down on this one. That's from your mom. Okay, now she's creeping me out again. She was oddly receptive to this explanation, and even seemed fascinated by it. Maybe I'd caused her to remember something about her own mother. She was a little girl after all, so her mum was probably really dear to her in life. Maybe. You don't know. She could have been abusive. Domestic abuse. Mom! Mom! Oh! She looked like she was on the verge of tears again. Aww. I was beginning to feel bad that I'd broached the subject. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. She still seemed a bit sad, but she nodded. Maybe she understood that I wouldn't give her my headband, and maybe she was okay with it. Maybe not. Are we seriously? We are still walking around with this motherfucker. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This got the boppy ass music back. Ooh, the door's bloody. Hey, Sachiko! Sachiko! Hey! Sachiko! Sachiko! She wasn't even looking at me anymore. I must have really upset her. Listen, Sachiko. Listen, you little bitch! I can't give you my headband, but I can give you something else. Anything you want. Something else? Uh-huh. There's not a lot I can do, but if I can help you... If it'll help you make... Fuck me. But if I can make you feel more at ease, I'd be glad to help. something else. Alright then. Let's go in here. But this room is... I really don't want to go back in there. Wait, which room is it? Sachiko! Without a moment's hesitation, Chico just opened the door and walked right in. I didn't even have an opportunity to stop her. What do I do now? I don't know. Oh, it's the body pool. The first thing I noticed when I entered the room was Sachiko's form sprawled out on the ground at the foot of the body pool. She was twitching a bit and moaning again, but this time it sounded more like the moan of pain than of anger. Okay. Doesn't she sound so cute? Sachiko, are you alright? I stepped over her and turned around so as to put the decaying bodies behind my back and out of my sight, then started shaking her like a English nanny. I felt like I absolutely needed to snap her out of whatever this was before something terrible happened. Oh, big sis. I don't want to know what it is. Yuka, please just run away from her. I could feel her tiny, cold hand on my abdomen. I thought she was going to say something else. Through the thin cloth of my skirt, scatto. She was pushing me backwards with tremendous force. Don't touch me! I lost my balance almost instantly and toppled over. It somehow felt like my fall occurred in slow motion. The walls and ceiling of the room grew more and more distant, but it happened gradually. Then I felt the murky liquid on my back and heard the splash. It was in a pool of bodies. Great. Oh, I've seen that picture before. Oh, thumbnail. Oh, Yuka. Because I'd fallen backwards, it took me far too long to regain my bearings. I was submerged in that horrible tainted water, close to drowning. Ugh. I finally broke through the surface, dodging the many dislodged eyeballs that were floating on it like peas in chicken soup. Ew. Each one wrapped in dull red, bulging veins. I didn't even want to think about what was in all the water I'd swallowed. Oh, damn, girl. Unfortunately, much of it was still on my tongue. My mouth was filled with tiny bits and pieces of other human beings. The taste was overpowering. Really? That's all you have to say about the taste? Just overpowering? Really? I'm tasting people's ass. Tasting people's everything. I was gagging and belching so hard, it felt like I was going to regurgitate my internal organs. Ah, that's lovely. I tried to scream, but could barely get any sound past the foul, lumpy stew in my mouth. Oh, it's funny, is it? It's fucking funny, is it? I'll have you know, bitch, I haven't showered because fuck you. You're so gross. So chunky. I was losing consciousness fast, and I remember silently praying, silently hoping that this was all just a dream. No luck, Yuka, no luck. As the world faded around me, I just kept focusing on that one last wish. Have we got a bad ending? Should I have just given this bitch the fucking hairband? Fuck me. Please, let me wake up in my bed. What? Is she gonna fucking rescue us now? Girl, stop toying with my emotions. I had no other choice. I grabbed Chico's outstretched arm and Wait! I marveled again at her strength as she effortlessly pulled me out of the water. What? I don't understand. Is Chico going through some kind of internal battle with herself? Is she bipolar? Is she fucking with me? Is it a combination of all three? My entire body, from head to toe, was covered in sticky, goopy chunks of unidentifiable human flesh from countless different people. Big sis, you've got something on your head. Is it someone's intestine? Slowly, hesitantly, I raised my hand to my head to feel around and determine what this something might be. I wasn't looking forward to that answer. What I felt was a huge clump of matter stuck to my hair, and just touching it lightly caused some of it to stick to my hand as well. I take it wasn't candy floss. It was a massive ball of fingers and toes. Oh. Oh, and it's funny. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Still lots more on you. Why? Why would you tell her that? The 7 digits were all so sticky and slimy that they'd gotten completely wrapped up in my hair. Like rollers. Oh, they weren't coming out easily. Oh, no. Well, that's nasty. That is nasty. This bitch. Calm down, big sis. Big sis. Meh. I hate this bitch. I must have passed out. When I came to, I was lying on the ground with Sachiko looking over me. Rape. Check for rape. I'm not even joking. You don't even know what she's up to. What are you sorry for? She was on the verge of tears again. But wasn't that her voice I heard giggling at me? If not, then whose was it? Was I just hearing things? That had to be it. The sweet little girl couldn't possibly have been that twisted. Really? No, it's okay. I didn't care how filthy I was as long as Chico was alright. That was all that mattered. Yuka. Can't even. Yes, she was my little sister now. After all, I had to take care of her. I had to look after her. Yeah, nailed it, Yuka. Nailed it. What? What is happening? Big sis, you're so slow. Wait for me, please, Chico. What's wrong with me? My legs feel so heavy. Somehow, Sachiko had wound up in the lead, and I was following her blindly, struggling to keep up with her blistering pace. Take your fucking shoes back. Problem solved. Big sis, you're all gross. Keep away from me, sweaty bitch. I looked down at my uniform. Sure enough, it was soaked through with the blood of those poor victims in the body pool and smelled really awful. Oh, you're right. I'm gross. Sorry. I didn't recall saying that. Or even trying to say that. It's like my mouth was moving on its own. Speaking someone else's thoughts. Fantastic. Big sis, you sure are an idiot. You know that? Yeah, I sure am. If this was how she was going to treat me, then why was I being so nice to her? Why was I doing whatever she asked of me? It was bothering me, and yet it wasn't. I honestly didn't care anymore. I was content just to follow this abusive little girl to the ends of the earth. Fantastic. It's always a good sign. How long had I been walking around, I wondered. I was following Sachiko despite myself. I had no idea how much time had passed, but it felt like an eternity. And then this is where we die. And she completely stopped answering any of my questions. I guess that's enough. She came to a halt. What's wrong, Sachiko? She turned and looked up at me with wide, innocent eyes. There's something Sachiko wants you to give her. What? There's something Sachiko wants you to give her. What is it? What was it going to be this time? I honestly didn't want to know, but the question came out of my mouth anyway, and so did this. Whatever it is you want, Sachiko, you can have it. Just for you. Well, in that case. Wait. Can I have your life? No. No, thank you. Would you like my headband? My life? Somehow, some part of me knew this was coming. It was only a matter of time. I've been telling you from the get-go, bitch. I can't even! Once again, I couldn't seem to control the words coming out of my mouth. It just said whatever it wanted to say, regardless of how I felt. Well, it's not looking good, guys. She was laughing again. It was wild, crazy laughter. She was ecstatic. Why not? You said you'd give me everything I wanted. Because you're my big sis, right? Sachiko smiled, almost seemed to twinkle in the dull light of the corridor. These walls are giving me motion sickness as I'm reading. She had the face of an angel. But it was just all a mask. Oh, I think it's time, Yuka. It'll be the second time this game you've died. I mustered all the strength I had, trying with whatever life was left in me to denounce her words and resist her pull. There was no hope for me anymore, but I still clung to what I could. If I could just reject her statement and tell her she was wrong. Do it. Do it. Well done. Please don't joke about things like that, okay? Let's just hurry and find my big brother. Seriously, Yuka. Just leave this child. Abandon her. Big brother will be able to help us somehow. I know he will. So let's just keep searching. Ching. Your big brother. That's right. I'll never be like Big Brother, but I'll try my best. She's angry. Just give it to me. What? Oh, she mad. You run, Yuka. Jesus, no, just run, girl, just run. Oh, now you're gagging. That's fantastic. Yeah. My body shook and spasmed uncontrollably. I was being overtaken by an invisible force. It was compelling me to speak. To say what would be my very last words on this earth. A suicide note when you get right down to it. Oh. I guess there's nothing I can do. Okay. I'll give it to you. I'll give my life to you, Sachiko. It's all yours. Oh, now she's happy. She's totally happy. Happy as a pig in shit. Is he gonna rescue us again? No. No, he did not. It was instantaneous. With one single blow, my skull was cracked wide open and blood spattered far and wide. Great. I could feel blood trickling out from my nostrils and my right ear. My brain was jutting out from inside my head, fully exposed to the air, but I was still conscious. I could still feel everything. Oh, she took a picture. Selfie! I saw a bright flash of light and realised she'd just taken a selfie with that instant camera she'd been holding on to. Oh, no. Yeah, so pretty. She's still alive. Lowly woman. Sachiko was such a cute little girl before, but now her face was twisted into a hateful, spiteful grimace. She looked down on me in contempt. Oh yeah, Big Brother would love it. He told me I could have anything I wanted, right? Oh, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. Oh, nasty, nasty. Alright, I get it. You're amused. Chico began petting my sticky, matted head with her coarse, sticky hands in a mockery of my previous gentleness with her. Oh, how blunt of you. Getting this was my goal all along, you know. My scrap of paper from the charm. I wanted to play with you again, Big Sis. What? I wanted to play with you again, Big Sis, so I'll spare you from your fate. For now. Let's do this again real soon, Big Sister Yuka. What? That wasn't even a bad ending? Did she die? What? Is she dead? Did Yuka die? I'm doing that again. Take the motherfucking headband, girl. Just take it. Guys, I don't have much choice. I'll give it to you, okay? I pulled out the headband from my hair and handed it to Sachiko. I'd basically shut down at this point. My instincts had taken over. I was running on autopilot. The act of handing over the headband was almost robotic. Okay. That was far removed from the innocent giggle I'd heard up until now. But I didn't even care. I was done. Whatever she wanted, I'd give to her. Whatever she asked me to do, I'd do. Please don't. It makes you that happy, does it? I'm so glad. The second I said that, Sachiko stopped laughing as if to say, if you're glad, then it didn't make me happy at all. Hey, can I have your hair too? My hair? Yeah, Big Sis's hair. Sachiko wants your hair. But, how is that supposed to work, girl? Oh, she's laughing again. How great. Sachiko got up onto her tiptoes and stretched herself as tall as she could manage, then clamped down on my hair with her tiny hands and began pulling. What are you doing, bitch? Don't do that. Instantly, my entire world was pain. I was screaming and crying and just wanted to roll around on the floor until it all went away. It was agonizing. It hurts, it hurts. And she's laughing still. I could feel something warm running down my cheek from the top of my head to my chin. Where the two... okay, it's blood. It's blood. It wasn't just her Sachiko had pulled out of my head. Somehow those tiny hands of her had basically scalped me. How could a little girl have such strength in her? The entire top of my head throbbed. If I had a mirror, I knew I'd probably faint just from seeing myself in it. Oh. Okay. The pain was making me dizzy. I was probably losing a lot of blood. I knew I'd pass out sooner or later, so I called out for my big brother. I had no idea if it actually made any sound, but in my mind, I was screaming. Yuka. Big brother? Oni-chan! Oni-chan! Please save me! No. Apparently you're not going to live in this playthrough. What happened? My legs feel heavy. Big sis, are you okay? Big sis! I have a big sister now. I have to pull myself together. Oh wait, that's us. What should I take from you next? After all this, why was I still doing what she told me to do? Why was I still listening to her? A wave of sadness washed over me. The top of my head hurt. I knew a lot of it was missing. Sachiko was someone to be feared. If only I'd figured that out a little sooner. Only you'd listened, Yuka, girl. Big brother. Honey-chan. How long had I been walking, I wondered? Sachiko, are you still okay to walk? Is this going to be the same? Seriously? It's the same fucking ending. What? Yuka's dead. Is she dead, though? Is she? I don't believe it. So she'll spare us from our fate for now. So Yuka may be not dead then. I hope not. Well, That's that ending. Same ending. Just we died without our headband. So, I mean, that never happened the first time round, did it, in the first game? But Sachiko knows that this is not our first fucking rodeo. And she seems to remember things from the first game. So maybe she transcends the space-time continuum and somehow knows how to fuck over our plans now. But anyway, that's it for this video and for this chapter. But if you enjoyed this video, guys, hit the like button. I really appreciate it. It really does help me out. Share, like, subscribe, man. Share, like, subscribe, comment. And I'll see you in the next episode, okay? Take care of yourself now. Bye. Take this step with me, nipples. I'm a pony with a penis, yeah. Don't try and fuck with me. I'm just a pony with a penis. Oh, fuck me, it's Cthulhu! What are you doing, Cthulhu? He's shooting penises! He's shooting pierced penises. Oh, I fucked him. Because I'm a pony with a penis, yeah.
Oh, man.
Is that us?
That dickhead stole one of my selfies.
Is he fapping to one of our selfies? Can we take it? Oh my god. Max, take it! He's gonna fap to it later when he comes home.